Look what they done to me. They're trying to take my stare, my originality. Welcome to another marvelous T.M.I show in the morning. Drinking night after night after night, gaining weight. And everybody says, why don't you do something about it? I'm getting tired of you talking about it. I be up and down. Like, you never hear me talk as much about when I'm losing weight as opposed to when I'm gaining weight. You idiots. But SOSUA still looks in effect. I mean, it doesn't look like as much as there is or it was on Halloween, but there's still a lot of people. There's still a lot of guys. Pause. Look at this. Since I've been coming to SOSUA, this is probably the worst hair dyeing, but who cares? Something different. No, it's something different. I get my hair dyed every time I go to SOSUA. Yo, people love my style. They yell like me. But listen, SOSUA still looks magical. Still looks. I mean, like I said, I guess it's commodity city, right? You just run into such great dudes from late 70s to down to like 20s. I think it's like a place to pretend, like you can pretend like you really, can find something here. Maybe, I think in some levels the women are hopeful too. I think on some levels the women have the GFE feelings, the girl thing, whatever. I can't keep it up with all the proper. I had the hiccups crazy last night. It's still a very good time. And it's crazy because I'm running other people that have got like 15 years, 7 years, 12 years, 20 years under their belt. And they look just as hopeful as me. They're looking like, damn, like not as hopeful like I'm walking the streets trying to look for a wife as a prostitute, but everybody wants that LeBron, baby. Everybody wants that number one player. Everybody wants that one. They're going to be like, look, I can't. I've slowly, cut down on these, but I don't know. But like I tell everybody, the 3 boxes of ziti is better than being home in the States alone and horny. There should be no reason for a grown man to be horny. Don't be horny. It's just quicker. I'm talking to my man last night. Shout out to my man. Work out and all that. Like you see every size, every level of dude that's down here, rich and poor, tall and short, fat and muscular. You're gonna see a lot of different types. Staying in a new spot over there by Club Residential. It's always good to venture out, see other things as far as like staying in other places, especially as a YouTuber. Shout out to up and coming YouTubers. But there's still magic in the air, no matter what people say. And there's people that, like I said, at 40, 50, trips to SOSUA, they're still like, it's still got something over me. I done been to Patio. I done been to Rio. Like, it's still number one because it's just that. It's number one. Even though the Yankees finished, in 7th place? No, not 7th place. But 4th in the division? Didn't make the World Series, none of that. They still number one. They're still number one. And I think that's the magic of SOSUA. Like, you could pick your favorite girl, walk around with her for 3 days. So shout out to the Casa Linda boys. Shout out to my man, the Casa Linda boy. But shout out to the Casa Linda boys. People really be hearing me. My uniqueness. My gab of gift. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna yell this video. People be stealing my yelling. But nothing wrong with being involved, entangled with an attractive woman. That's why I go. That's why I do what I do for the women's. But I find myself running into just a good dude, chill, drink, go to Tiki Wiki. Pause. I ain't gonna handball Tiki Wiki. But you go, you have a good time, Switch around. I say about if you're here for like 2.5 weeks, I say get 2 places to stay. You know, especially after Halloween. Halloween was magical. You know, to me. That's what I'm saying. There's so many veterans that come here that I'm talking to that be like, I ain't know if y'all even seen out the window. I seen out the window. I said, go dark and okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. There it is. There it is. Millions and millions and millions around the world. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever have that love affair like how I love like women overseas. I'll ever get that back in the States. If I'll ever have that type of fight, if I ever want that type of pursuit, where I'm like, okay, well, give me your name, give me your number. Oh, you can't go next Tuesday. What about the following Tuesday? And not to diss the women in the States, but this process is a lot quicker. T.M.I came to SOSUA because my mother passed away. I was hurt. Needed somewhere to go to freshen up, liven up, a little R&R. A month later, came down to DR. I was only going to Santiago and La Vega. Chick I was dating was from La Vega. Family in La Vega. Lived in Santiago. On and on and on and on the story goes. Just to tell it again, because the people ask me. That'd be like the number one thing when you're in the streets. Like, what made you come out here? Like really honest and earnest questions. Like, that's the thing. Like, it ain't about just meeting brothers and dapping them up. It's just about, like, yo, like the connection. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like meeting the doctor that saved your life. Yes. We like doctors. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like calm down is easy. Easy to rent. Easy to, you know? I met a dude that just said, hey, I just chucked, threw in a towel, sold everything, and moved down here. I didn't even visit. I moved. I didn't visit. Hey, white man, come on up, buddy. You're ruining the video. Come on up, buddy. Hey, look at here. I was OG Ron. OG Ron stay right down the way. Hey, white man. Shout out to white people though, man. I love white people. I'm teasing. Everybody teasing. Got a rash though. That's interesting. That's new. That's great. Got a little, you know what I mean? Scratching into sewer. Pause. Right? They gotta use that. Edit. Cut it up. But word, if you're fat and you're lonely, clap your hands. If you're fat and you're lonely, clap your hands. Hey man, it is what it is. You get it where you gotta get it. Unfortunately for me, it's a sewer patio. I don't know. I'm just taking life as it comes to me with the women's. So everybody's asking me, where's the baby lady? That's another thing. I must have had like 14 questions. Where's the baby lady? Like, God damn it. Girl, you could have made some money. I don't think it's your beautiful ass. But it's a wrap, you know what I'm saying? It's been a wrap. It's really been a wrap. We just did like 4 months now. It's been the longest we ever conversated. But you have to, guys, all right, open your books, go to the board, see here. They lie, first and foremost. And I tell dudes, don't never rule out how hard and heavy you with them, how many times you met their mother, how many times they put their baby on the camera, how many times that you see them in them yellow shirts when they say they're in school. There's all of that. Then disappointment. They go in cabaret day, they showing you the proof and the receipts. They're gonna lie at every level. And I'm not saying the Dominican women, but damn it, the people I've met in the Dominican Republic. Like I said, one of the girls I was dating in Santiago, her brother, who as she introduced this dude as, she's like, all right, you know, I was with my man. My man introduced me to his girl's cousin. I ended up kicking it with her. I have a good time, and I said, I like her. I'm feeling her, you know what I'm saying? She's man cool, soft and all that. So next thing you know, she come picking me up with the dude in the car. And met him and, what I mean? Like, yo, we go to the beach tomorrow. We went to the beach, rented a car, gave him like $60, which I don't recommend. Don't give him nothing. Don't give nobody money to give to somebody else in the Dominican Republic. Don't do that. Don't do that. Keep your monies. It's just like I said, everybody just expect to come home with way less than what you intended on bringing home. You're gonna lose and lose again. That's why I said it's a losing game. Something happy to be losing about. It's like having car insurance and never having a car accident in 20 years. You're not getting that money back. That's what SOSUA is to me. But I had a chick. Her name was Erica. Okay. Well, like y'all ever made her. I don't think so, but look how bad a job. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. But, my homeboy pulled me to the side and was like, I don't think that's our brother. I was like, what? And I kind of been to Dominican Republic a few times, so I did. You slowly start hearing all the stories. I tell you guys, you can't just spend all your time in a tourist town. And the best way to infiltrate is to be with one of the ladies of the SOSUA. They don't mind. They'll take you out there to their home. You know what I'm saying? They don't have that, like, humility. Like, oh, my gosh, look at my home. Oh, my God. Like, nah, they'll take you to their home. And 9 times out of 10, it's just a modest home. You know what I'm saying? They don't be like super poor. Like, I only been in like maybe 2 houses where I was like, Jesus, get me out of here. It's like war stricken. You know what I mean? But I don't know. But I was dating this girl. Her name was Erica in Santiago, and she introduced me to a dude that was her brother, and it wasn't her brother. You know what I'm saying? Actually, one night I remember we eating dinner, and the dude was not sobbing, but he was singing these songs, and he was upset and. Not upset, but like you could just tell something was wrong. But the one thing that I caught in the beginning was her daughter called her supposedly brother, which ended up being her lover, Poppy. That's when I was like, oh, word? I was like, wow. I don't know. But like I said, guys, if you want to start doing videos in Dominican Republic, you got to go outside of here. And I would say that the seagulls that you meet, these girls are always on their phone. I don't know if I'm just random with my randoms, my flamboyant, velour, vernacular. You know what I'm saying? But look at that. It's crazy. But there's a lot of things to be careful of when you're venturing out. But I would recommend venturing out so you can get more of really the actual people. Like I said, you guys are from Iowa. It's not like me where I'm 10 minutes away from 7 bodegas are delis, in my hood that have Dominicans in it. You know what I'm saying? So I always get asked them. And I hate to say it, but some of the seagulls, the ladies of the night, the prostitutes, they don't really switch up. I hate to say it, but they be working in the States. Like, the cost of living is way higher, but they're making more. And you can't get that through their head. Like, okay, instead of the 300 boxes of CD or whatever it is, or $300, pause, having gymnastics, you're making 300 to 400 now. Every time you doing the deed, doing the justice, doing gymnastics. But now your rent's higher. Everything's higher. They don't see it like that. I don't know, but you're going to, listen, get a hole near you because they coming. Slowly but surely. All of my new ones I was talking to is coming. Or trying to come. And leave their kids behind. It's crazy. I can't tell you how many Dominicans I met that was like, how long you been living in the States? And they told me they've been living there for like almost 40 years. Like, yeah, I got 6 kids. 2 in the States. Rest down there. Like, damn, you left them? But, hey, go up there to work. Work. Like, to me, I don't look at a dude. I look at, and I've done this, I'm like a professor, okay? A professorist of horrors. But listen, to me, every dude I run into, I'm assuming off the top saying, yo, he traveling for a little nookie. But on top of that, because I was the one to set the game off with that, I said, I'm traveling for sex. And then I slowly broke it down. Like, I'm traveling for relationships. I ain't got nothing in the States. I'm not grinding it out. I'm not going to be in the mall, on Tinder, trying to, at a Starbucks, sitting there. Oh, excuse me. Your hair looks very lovely. I'm not doing all that. I want to get through it. I want to get through it and get to it. Me, I'll tell you what. I got this new chick I'm chilling with. Today be like the 4th time we together. Like, I'm feeling her. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. But I'm not in it where I'm like, oh my God, I'm in love with her. But I'm like, she's cool. And that's how it starts. Can you come back? Do you want to come back? Can you come out? Can you come out and start a jam? Remember? Now coming back. Remember that? Treat me right. I'm fat. My room, listen, anything y'all want to know about top 5, my room is always messed up. I'm sloppy. But I did initially start traveling for women. Start sex. And then relationship. Like, I'm going to get a dime. I want a dime. I'm going to get a 10. I'm going to get a baddie. What does the new say? Baddie. I'm going to get a baddie. I'm going to get a win. I'm going to win. And that girl touched my hood. And they lying already. And all of that. It's like, dudes in my hoods are slick. You know what I mean? Benz driving, lying, jiving. It's crazy how the narrative still never changes. Like, you're running into dudes and they'll be like, nobody I know wants to travel. How many of you guys got friends that don't want to travel? They don't want to travel. And if you do get them to travel, you'll never see them again. Crazy. And the number one thing they be saying, I get Punani in the States. I had sex. Y'all even from where I'm from, Punani. You don't know Punani. Chargers. Something with these outlets in this country, man, don't always work. This is a cool spot. I'm not really mad at this spot. This is a cool spot. I left my charger, my real charger in the States and all of that. Please, God. I think this is a wrap for this charger. These little bootleg chargers that I brought on Pedro Casante. So it's a wrap for this charger. But yeah, I traveled to find love. Which is crazy to say. But I don't know. It's like if you feel like your life needs that type of level of, I don't know, I was going to say commitment, but you're traveling to meet a woman that you hopefully could change her life by saying, hey, don't work like this. And I'm not going to lie, it's expensive to take them out the game, especially in DR. Like when I was talking to the chicks in Patty in Thailand, it was cheaper. Look at that look, guys. It's beautiful. Moist in your life. Look at all these old white people over here. It's cool though. Tom, can you give me your I Love Lucy collection? But just at the end of the day, right? We travel, we have fun. The purpose. And like I said, I'm not gonna ever say I'm traveling to go to a restaurant. Got somewhere to eat. Different. It's cool. It's an additive. Like when I was in Patio, that was like a little additive to, I am in Club Residential. So everybody be asking in the comments. Put a like and put stuff in the comment, damn it. But yes, I still have that hope of maybe taking a prostitute and taking her out the game and having maybe 1 or 2 or more. And then have stash 1 in Colombia and then have 3 in Patio. I'm a womanizer. It's the truth. I'm trying to take my style. Can't take my style. Well, I think a lot of guys travel to get a girlfriend. I'm just sorry. I said it. I'm gonna say it. I'm not gonna apologize for saying it. I'm not gonna apologize for saying it. I think a lot of guys want to have a girlfriend out here, regardless of what she does. Because at the end of the day, we all had loose women in our neighborhoods. If you're a man in the street. Not a man in the street, but if you're moving around, you know what I'm saying? What's up, beautiful? Beautiful. Beautiful. Nice pool. Time is counting down. Time to return to the cold. But I think Halloween was a success. Now, this ain't my end-all video of Halloween, because obviously I'm still out here, but I mean, hey, man. Yo, what's the thing that could happen? That's the way I'm looking at it. Especially dating a prostitute. Whatever, what they say, whatever makes you happy, can't be that bad. The white girl that sang the song. Is this a real water jug? Hell no. Oh, nasty water. I'm drinking too much. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool. It's fun. It's something to do. It's like life-changing. Like, yo, I'm gonna look at Airbnb. Right? Like, how many of y'all right now are planning for the Super Bowl? Like, there's a lot of places that are already sold out for the Super Bowl. That's what I'm saying. How's the SOSUA over when there are... This place is already sold out for Halloween of next year. Isn't that to get down up to get down this? People, it's already sold out for next year's Halloween. SOSUA can't be that bad. Gotta be. Oh, damn, I'm not even charging. Oh, no. I need a charger. But in a nutshell, that's why I started traveling. My mother passed away a month later, came down. My homeboy put me on with his wife's cousin, friend or something. Yeah, I think it was his wife's cousin's friend. Saw a picture, she's cute. Didn't work out because I started traveling around San Domingo. I'm just giving you like an update on my updateness. Came down many years, and I didn't get on YouTube until 2020. That's another thing people ask me, like, when did you get on YouTube? That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, do, like, you know, oh, there's more to that than meeting people. And it's like, you know, you want to meet the fans, the people. Shout out to the people. Like, don't ever act like, and I'm talking to the people that I've met, like, I'm approachable, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm an approachable guy. But I think in my findings, especially this trip, secretly dudes are wishing they could get a woman, change her. Because the fours you dealing with in the States don't look as good, even come close to the girls of the 6s and 7s out in SOSUA, or just even in Dominican Republic. And I can't tell you how many times I keep telling guys, I'm telling. Like, okay, she works at a grocery store in San Domingo. She's going to want more money from you. Or they'll be like, oh, that's another thing. It's free. I didn't pay anything. Not now, you idiot. But it's coming, and it's coming hard. And if you didn't pay, you overpaid for the motor coach. They don't never see that pill coming, that pitch. Boop, right by. Boop, 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 out. Right? Get about $1,500 for the motor coach. Your boy, her breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There's just a lot of ways. Like, guys are still like, you know, they want to be better. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the one-up guys. The one-up guys is like, yeah, I had a 12 the other day. What? I had a 13. She looked so gorgeous. She was better than Halle Berry. Even Halle Berry called and said, hey, you look better than Halle Berry, and I'm Halle Berry. You know what I'm saying? The one-up guys. Oh, I went to San Domingo and took 12 women. And that's another thing, guys. Come on with the 9, the 8s, the 4s. Like, you didn't have sex with 12 women in a day. You spent over $1,200. That's the way you gotta look at it. Hour of gymnastics, $100. Just on average. Let's just do the math. Let's do the math. Math. Let's do the math. Sorry, man, but truth is the truth, man. Guys is lying. They think, I don't know, they just think like you know, especially the guys that are connected to YouTube, they want to prove themselves. They want to be like, I'm doing better than what people expected. Like, because she left and didn't take money in her hand, which was negotiated, wasn't, you know, like it wasn't negotiated for sex, doesn't mean she left with no money. Leaving with money is leaving with money. I don't know, guys. But there's still guys. That's what I'm saying. The difference between the guys that are saying I had 15 today. Like you've been with 15 women. You had an erection for 15 times. Then you got the guys like, yeah, had 7 freebies. I ain't pay nothing. Like, come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on. Overall, at the end of the day, everybody's having fun. Shout out to everybody that was here. Shout out to everybody that's around, getting down. But SOSUA's always gonna be number one. It's always gonna be that team with the pinstripes, Madison Square SOSUA. That's just my morning rant.